Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Project Vapor Evening Dash. Tonight we are at one of the most demanding circuits on the calendar. This is Circuit of Americas, aka COTA. Big elevation, blind braking zones, and a track that rewards confidence and flow. Tonight's event and the season is sponsored by EG Evolve Simulator Rigs. And I'm excited to bring you the action here. We've got the ELMS LMP2 and the LM GT3s. It's start of qualifying, and we're about to see the GT3s go out onto track. Let's keep an eye and see who goes out first. So it's a one-shot quali. So you go out, you do your out lap, and then you do your one lap. If you miss out for some or the other reason, you go out or you disqualify yourself. That's it. That's the end of qualifying. So you've got to be very careful. Cool. Watching Richie van Heerde here. He is first on track at the moment. He's closely followed by Brian Langdon. And then Estiran Pretorius. Martin Jacobs. Billy Lagrange. Chris Roux. Everyone going out to track immediately. Johan Blugnout in the beautiful BMW. Gabriel Dos Santos in his Mercedes-Benz. Lucas Gilbert in the Mercedes-Benz. Johan de Soo. Alan Patterson in pit still. Ari Venter now moving out of pits, I think, as well. So yeah, let's keep an eye on Richard as he goes around the track. He's about to start his lap. Just so you know, my name is Sinclair. And we're set for another chapter of this evening dash. It's going to be nice. COTA is a circuit that never really gives you a moment to breathe. From the blind uphill braking into turn one through the high speed S's. This track demands total commitment, so these guys will have to push. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I love this track also. It's I did set the weather settings quite hot for this one. So yeah, it's tires are gonna be a thing tonight. Yes, this is where the Willis is hiding. Bego, how are you doing? Elias says, good luck, our person. Mr. Blugnout, yeah, he's got a good shot tonight. He's been doing really well all season. Watching Richard van Heerde now going into turn one as he starts his first lap and his only lap. Up the hill, down through the S's. This is the tricky part in the GT3s. This is where you make or break the lap. If you get this flow right here, this first sector can really buy you a lot of time, and he goes off. That's really unfortunate. Just as I said it, I jinxed it. Let's go to STM Pretorius now. He's done a 35-second first sector. Going through the S's now. Up the hill. Down the hill. Into the hairpin. This is going to be make or break here. Slowly onto the throttle and down the back straight. This is a long straight. One of the longest straights that the GT3s do. Let's see what he does for his middle sector. Yo, his brakes are hot. Now heading into the last sector of the lap. Another tricky section here. Hard downhill braking zone here into going left. And then you just want to pick it up again. Try and get as much flow through this last sector as possible. Just a slight lift around this corner. Hope you make it through and you didn't get on the throttle too early. Then a touch on the brakes over the crest on the left hand side. And then heading into the last corner. You don't want to invalidate here. Looks like he's going to do pretty well. Oh, he slides the rear as he goes up to the last corner, and that's going to cost him a few tenths. He finishes with a 2:08.3. That is very fast. That is very fast. Martin Jacobs coming through now. Let's see what he does. Martin Jacobs in with a 2:74. What a lap. What a lap. Johan Bluchner takes first place with it. What did he do? A 2:73. That's brilliant. Valelo Crouch crosses the line with a 2:10. Let's watch Chris Roux now. Crosses the line with a 2:12. Heading to Johan Rousseau in the BMW. He's heading into the last corner. Let's see what he does. Bluchner to the 2:07.3. Only 600ths faster than his teammate Martin Jacobs. What a lap. What a lap by Johan. If it stays this way, he is likely going to keep first place. Let's watch Toki here in the Brazilian BMW on this hot COTA going through the S's. Each class has about 7 minutes to set a time, so not everyone needs to go out at the same time. All you gotta do is make sure you get your lap done before that 7 minutes is up. Well, actually, you just cross the finish line and start your lap before it's done. I think. So I must get clarity on that one, but I think that's still okay because you get kind of like a minute to finish, and then the LMP2s will come onto track, right? Let's watch Johan now go down the back straight here. These BMWs, they hit about 255 kilometers per hour down this back straight. Quite a nice top speed, and then if they catch some slipstream, they'll get a little bit more. How's my audio doing? I've been struggling with audio the last couple of weeks, and please give me a thumbs up. Good boys, enjoy. Thanks, Ulrich. Thank you. I see your comments in the chat, boys. Right, back to the track here. Johan going through the last sector now. Or shall I call him Toki? Heading to this very, very tricky long right turn. Need to also get the flow right here in this last sector. Touch the brakes. Hope you don't cut too much. Hope you don't go out too far on the exit here. And then time your brake right here by the exit. There's a little exit road on the right hand side where you just tap the brakes, and then also hope you don't invalidate over the white line on the side and cross the line. Johan crosses the line with a 2:12.8. I think he's the last one out. No one else finished the lap. So that is the starting order for the GT3s. Right. Now we go to the LMP2s, the ELMS spec LMP2s. They will be starting in a few seconds. The LMP2 has a 600 horsepower engine. It's quite aero sensitive, and also it really punishes your poor braking release and loves clean air. It gets very unsettled into T1 because it's a downhill braking zone. There's a lot of aero wash through the S's, so you can't really follow the cars in front of you. And rear instability on downhill braking, so that going into the hairpin, going up the back straight is really tough for them. These cars need clean airflow, and traffic actually hurts them quite a bit. Let's go watch. We got Jaco Kutsia now on his outlap. David van Wyk right behind him. One of the tricky things and why I chose this time of day, which is about 6:30, is that there's some turns where you are actually literally blinded by the sun reflecting off of the road, especially through the S's, I think. So it makes it a bit difficult for the drivers. It's just a little bit of extra spice for them to handle, you know. Thanks, Ulrich, for letting me know loud and clear. I appreciate that. As we watch David van Beek here now. This Team RTA livery is actually very nice. I like it. I like it. It's so cool. Mario Cynical behind him. And then Andres Rodeo on track as well. And then Gary van der Haar is in pits. Johan Erasmus is in pits. Carl Oosthuizen is waiting. He's biding his time. He's still got 5 minutes, so he's okay. Isham is in pits as well. Glad he could make it. Right, Jaco Kutsia about to start his lap. Crosses the line. First man to do the lap in the LMP2s. Brave. Heading into turn 1. Let's see what he does. Is he controlled? Very, very controlled under braking. Hoping those tires are warm. Oh, but the rear. He loses the rear as he goes down the hill. Like I said, you can easily unsettle the rear of this car going downhill there. And that's a prime example of that as he goes through the S's here now. Lots of control required. Lots of patience. Going up the hill. Tight braking zone here. Around the corner. Through the dip. Unsettles the car a little bit as he goes over the crest. Going down the hill. Heading into the hairpin. He does a 31 second first sector. I'm sure that little slip into out of turn 1 really cost him. And now keeps the car composed as he goes down the back straight. The main straight of the track, I would call it. Because it's so long. Andres Rodeo sets the fastest first sector with a 31.1. Kyle Oosthuizen, the leader from the winner from the previous race and the leader in the championship. He's now in his outlap. Let's watch Andres Rodeo. Also competing for the championship. Fastest first sector. Is he going to be able to do the same in the second sector? Ooh. I skipped somehow. Let me get back. Oh no. Sorry, I misclicked. 43 second middle sector. We are heading into the final sector of the lap here as he goes around the long right-hander. Car is stable through this last sector. Heading into the last turn now. What does Andre do going over the line? Andres Rodeo does a 154 flat. Right. Kyle, it's up to you. That's the benchmark. He's got a 154 is his target time. Kyle Oosthuizen representing in his proud livery here for RTA. Right. He's about to cross the line. Composed, ready to go. He knows the target. He's put his head down now, heading into turn 1. Up the hill. Hard on the brakes. Slowly off, turn the nose. Get it under control. Don't put the throttle down too hard. And he keeps composed, looking really good down the hill. Into the S's, under the bridge. This is the closest you can... This is where the downforce really, really helps in these cars. They can go through these S's so fast. Up the hill, that bump is a bit unsteady for the LMP2s, but that's okay. I love that bump. You just have to hold on while you go through there in the cars. Right. Into the hairpin. Kyle is 1,000th faster than Andres Rodeo now. Heading down the main straight here. Let's see how he goes into this hard braking zone. Very, very hard. The brakes are screaming for release here. But they don't get any reprieve because you're going to brake again into this right-hander. And then another hard braking zone into the downhill hairpin. Very, very slow corner. And then heading into the last sector, Kyle Oosthuizen has done improved by 300s. So he is 300s up on Andre Serodia, doing very, very well as he goes into the last sector of the lap. One shot qualifying. Man is performing under pressure. Going into the last corner. What does Kyle Oosthuizen do? He brings it home in a 153.492. Beats Andre by 5 tenths and an extra tenth in that last sector just for extra spice. Very, very well done to him. Very, very, very well done to Kyle. That was a brilliant drive by him, and he is the last one over the line. Leaving the best for last. I love it. Well done to Kyle. So we've got Kyle Oosthuizen in first place, Andre Serodia in second, David van Wyk in third, Mario Senecal in fourth, and then those that didn't complete any laps, we got Jaco Kutzer, Gary van der Haar, and then Isham Domingo. Right. Let's get the starting order going here. Kyle Oosthuizen in first. Andre Serodia in second. David van Wyk in third. Johan Blighnout in fourth. Mario Senecal. And then we've got Johan Blighnout, Martin Jacobs, Moath Musa, Esteban Pretorius in the GT3s. Alan Patterson, he's in 5th place for the GT3s. Darren Miller in 6th. Johan Rousseau in 7th. Ryan Langdon in 8th. Willie Lagrange in 9th. Arie Venter in 10th. Chris Roux in 11th. Toki aka Johan VDV in 12th. Lucas Joubert in 13th, Gabriel Dos Santos in 14th, Richard van Heerde in 15th, and then I think that is it. The rest are sitting in the pits, I think. Right. Tricky thing here is the guys are going to be... Formation lap has started. Some of them aren't going to be around the corners by the time the leader crosses the line, and that's going to make it like really, really tricky. Right. We are on the formation lap. This place is all about elevation and confidence. COTA rewards flow and punishes hesitation. Here we go. Let's watch Kyle Oosthuizen now. Also a very long formation, even though it says short. They got cold tires, full tanks. Patience early is important here as we're about to cross the line. Green flag. It's green, and away we go. Big launch towards the blind turn 1 here for Kyle Oosthuizen. He keeps his calm as he goes into turn 1. He's being chased down by 3-4 other people very, very close, but he's far ahead. Andre Serodia now right behind him in second place. Does not lock up, but goes a bit wide. Catches the inside, and everything looks very, very safe there. Let's go back to the GT3s. All good through the pack here. No major incidents through the field. Johan Blighnout keeping the lead here with Moath Musa, I think, right behind him. Or is this Moath in front? This is Moath in front. He is in first place. He has taken the place from Johan Blighnout. Sorry about that. Looking really, really good. Darren Miller right behind him. Let's go back to Kyle Oosthuizen. He's flying around the track. Andres Rodeo right behind him. Everyone just settling into the rhythm now. Andre might look into the turn here, but I don't know. Let's see. Might take a chance here. There is an overtaking opportunity, but doesn't really look. Stays safe. Can't move again because he's already moved under braking. Very, very tight. Tires are still cold, so there's lots to do here. We got Jakub right in front of David van Wyk also. We got a few fights up and down the field here. Let's have a look again at Moath Musa. He is being chased down by Johan Blugnot in the both in BMWs. Amazing that Moath was able to take that place back. Darren Miller now under major pressure from Martin Jacobs. Martin Jacobs getting right past him on the inside through the tight hairpin, and he takes the place. Brilliant driving by Martin Jacobs as he takes the place from Darren Miller, and now he's got Alan Patterson right behind him as well. Darren Patterson looking to take the place from Alan Patterson looking to take the place from Darren Miller in the lovely red BMW. Sorry about that. Yo, this first lap is going amazing. This is spicy. This is spicy. Is Alan gonna make a move into turn 1? Is Johan gonna make a move into turn 1? There's lots going on up and down the track here. I'm gonna keep an eye on the leaders as they go into turn 1 here. Kyle Oosthuizen also going through the S's now with the Andres Rodeo right behind him. Jakub being followed by David van Wyk. They aren't really racing, but they are quite close. There's a battle now between Moath Musa and Johan Blugnot still going through the S's here. Lots of action on the first 2 laps of this race. The evening dash always delivered, sponsored by EG Evolve Simulator Rigs. Right, the dirty air through the S's, it does impact the BMW, but this car is so heavy that it's kind of okay. Going down the hill now into the tight hairpin. Is Johan gonna look? No, he does not. He stays patient. Moath under a lot of pressure now. Right. Johan is gonna definitely take the slipstream here, look into the turn and see if he can make a move here. The slipstream is definitely going to help him. He has got 2 tenths to make up. He's going to make that up quite easily in the slipstream. It depends on the wing that Moath is running. Is Johan going to make a move here? Nope. He seems to be staying patient. Just waiting and seeing where is Moath weak. Where is he going to make the mistake? The pressure is on here. The pressure is on. It's crazy. I was sitting in practice the other day watching everyone practice, and this exact scenario played out in practice. Literally, Johan was driving behind Moath in practice, trying to see where he's stronger, where he's not stronger, and it seems like he had a premonition. He was like, yo, I gotta practice this because it's gonna happen in the race as well. And look here. He did the right thing. He practiced the right thing. Also, he's followed right behind him by Martin Jacobs, his teammate. But let's keep an eye here. Martin looks like he's got some damage on the front of his car there. Johan Rousseau now closely being followed by Brian Lagden. Darren Miller now being followed by Esteban Pretorius. Is he going to make a move? He does make a move into turn 1 and takes the inside. Is he going to get the place? Does he give Darren space on the outside? Darren does get the space, but he can't make the cutback, and Esteban takes the place. Right. Let's go back to the battle for the lead. There's also a battle for the lead in the LMP2s. Kyle is being followed by Andres Rodeo, but that gap is still quite big. Let's go back to Moath and Johan Blugnot. Lots of action up and down the track here. I've got a new tool that's really helping me. Built by Esteban Pretorius. Shout out to him for that. I can now see a lot more information than I usually do. I can keep up with all the action, everything that's happening on the field quite nicely. We are watching Johan Blugnot now. He is just waiting to pounce on Moath. Or maybe he's waiting for his teammate to catch up. But here's a prime opportunity now going into the sharp hairpin. There's going to be a hard braking zone. Johan is going to be looking to the inside here, hopefully to see if he can make a move on Moath. He does make a move, but he doesn't? Was that just a dummy? Okay. He's just showing his nose, giving Moath something to think about. I'm here.
making his car big in the rearview mirrors, making Moth think about looking backwards more than looking forwards, going into the downhill braking zone here, into the left turn. Not really much of an overtaking spot because you compromise your entry way too much and it's just a bit dangerous. So now heading through this last sector, they can all breathe a little bit. Not a lot of overtaking chances, but you do want to keep your head on you and not make any mistakes. Moat Musa now heading into the last turn, thinking about how is he going to defend into turn 1. Kyle Westhuizen, he's in the thick of things with Andre Serodio now. Serodio is breathing down his neck like crazy. What's also happening is that Jaco Kutsa is also catching up to them. He is only 1 second behind the action here. Lots of action right up and down the field. Let's keep an eye on the leaders because things are very, very close here. We also have Darren Miller now with followed by Johan Rousseau. Lots of action happening here up and down the field. Looks like he's safe and Johan won't be doing much there. We're also in a 4-man battle here with Willie de Grange, Chris Roux and Arie Venter. 4-way battle here between the 2 BMWs, the Corvette and a Mercedes-Benz right behind him. 4-way battle. Also, we've got Tokkie and Richard van Heerden right behind them. So it looks like things are smoothing out here, but let's keep an eye on what's happening. Things are getting spicy here. I have to keep my eye on the timing. Willie de Grange defending not only one person, not only 2 people, not only 3, 4. He's got 5 people behind him. Chris Roux, Arie Venter is waiting. Gabriel dos Santos is waiting. Johan VDV, aka Tokkie, is waiting. Richard van Heerden is waiting. So there's lots at play here. Right, we've got Johan Blugnut very close to Moat now. Let's see if he's gonna make a move. He's staying very, very patient. I wonder if he's preserving tires or fuel, or why he's taking so long to get past Moat. Moat is just defending very, very well. But so far, this has been quite a tight battle. 9 minutes into the race, non-stop action. My name is Sinclair. I'm going to be your host for tonight. I hope I don't lose my voice by the end of all of this because the action has been insanely good. Insanely good as we watch the leaders battling hard here. Project Vapour versus Team RTA, and Johan gets pushed wide. Or was that a mistake? I think that might have been a mistake. That gives Moat a little bit of breathing room. Now Johan is under attack by Martin Jacobs. And is Martin Jacobs going to look now into turn 1? And he did get a better exit than Johan. Maybe he's going to look. Is he going to look? No, he does not. He's staying patient up the hill. He's probably thinking, let his teammate try and get the place from Moat, and then he'll battle Moat to try and get the place for first as well. Right, let's go down the field here. We're looking at Johan Rousseau. He's being chased down by Darren Miller. We got Willie de Grange. He's being chased down by Chris Roux in the green BMW. Another battle, Gabriel dos Santos. He's being chased down by Tokkie, aka Johan VDV. We also need to keep an eye on the if there's any track cuts here, if there's any major issues. And Darren Miller has got a yellow flag. Let's go to him. I wonder what's happened there. He's gone off the track, made a major mistake, it looks like, and is busy recovering now. Something happened through the S's. Right, he is down to 15th place now. Moat Musa still up ahead in first place. He's got Johan Blugnut behind him with Martin Jacobs now chasing down Johan Blugnut. Is he going to make a move into the long strip here? The back straight does not. Stays patient. The gap is not big enough. There was about 4 tenths between the two of them by the end of that straight. He's going to stay patient, but he is definitely staying very, very close to his teammate. Also just keeping an eye. This is going to be like a sigh of relief for Moat, because that means if they're battling, that he can definitely pull away. They are now currently on 64% virtual energy. That's another thing that I can see. And then vehicle integrity, 93% for both RTA vehicles. There's still a battle between Chris Roux and Arie Venter now. Alan Patterson. He's also very close to STM Pretorius, but he's benefited from this fight with Muath and Johan Blochnet and Martin Jacobs. It's a three-way battle going into turn 1 now. Is Johan gonna make a move into turn 1? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Hard on the brakes, up into the hairpin, one of the slowest corners on the track, but he does take the inside, and he's now gonna see if he can get a better exit than Muath. He does not. He's just trying to see if he can get better speed. Different lines through the S's here. Goes under the bridge. Heads into the S's. The dirty ear is really going to impact the drivers here, so they need to be very careful. Alan Patterson has got a yellow flag. Let's go to him. Something bad has happened there. Looks like he's made a mistake there going, I think that was turn 1, probably. I'm just trying to catch my breath here because there's so much action up and down the field. Chris Roux now being chased down by Arif Venter through the S's in the beautiful Corvette. I love watching the cars at this track. It is such a pleasure, and I'm sure the guys really enjoy driving here as well. I just lost my phone. Let me just charge it very quickly. I'm using it to see the chat, so let me get that going again as we follow the very, very, very close battle here. Let's go to the leaders quickly. There's a lot happening there as well. This three-way battle is insane. 13 minutes of straight fighting. The benefit to Martin was that because Muath and Johan fought so much for the race, he was able to catch up. And they are now 20 seconds ahead of the next person. Right. What are these guys thinking from a strategy perspective? What are they thinking about for fuel? Or is it just I'm focusing on the fight, on the here and the now? I can't think about anything else. Maybe they're thinking about saving fuel, but this battle is epic. This is an epic battle. It's been going on for a while. Let's see if there's any other close battles up and down the field. We got a three-way battle here with Johan Tukkie and Richard van Heerde and Rob van Heerfer. As the Muathim go through the S's here. Also a very close battle in the LMP2s. Nothing much else happening down the field. We got David van Beek in 4th place. Mario Senecal in 5th. Johan Erasmus, he's in 6th place. They are cruising. They are all cruising. And their cars are in good stead. Just so you know, our biggest winner today is Johan Kutze. He started in 5th place and he's now in 3rd. He's done a brilliant job. They're going to start catching up to the GT3, so that's going to play a part now as well, with the GT3s coming through the pack here. Let's hope they can do it nice and safely. All you need to do is hold your place. It's the responsibility of the LMP2s to get through. Jaco Kutze has got a yellow flag. I wonder if he's hit one of the GT3s. That is very unfortunate. There is still this 4-way battle here with Tukkie, Richard van Heerde. Oh, someone has gone off in the background there. Brian Langdon in the yellow flag. In the Ford. I wonder he's gone to the pits. That's unfortunate. Straight to pits. He must have hit the wall. Something has happened there. Yellow flag for Jaco Kutze again. Oh, he's okay. It's just... Right. Let's get back to the battle at hand. We got Muath Musa in 1st place. We got Johan Blochnet in 2nd. We got Martin Jacobs in 3rd. This has been the ongoing battle for the season so far. Last week, the week before, these three have been fighting whole season, so they know each other very, very well. They have a lot of respect for each other. You can see not a lot of damage on the cars, not a lot of paint exchanged. Muath has been the biggest winner, going from 3rd place to 1st place and leading the race for 15 minutes so far. He's got 7 minutes until the pit window, where he's about to start thinking about what is he going to do for the pits, but he can't really think about that now because he's got 2 very, very fast drivers right behind him. The battle for first is still ongoing in the LMP2s, but they've now almost made it through all the traffic. Andre Serodio about a second behind. Kyle Oosthuizen now really doing well to keep up with Kyle. And the traffic, it looks like the traffic has benefited him a little bit. Let's go now to Chris Roux, as he's now under attack by Ari Venter in the Corvette, the beautiful yellow Corvette. Heading into the S's now, following very, very closely. There is a LMP2 coming through as well. They need to keep an eye on that LMP2, just in case if something happens. The LMP2 does need to be patient through here. He can't just go around these guys. So, and he does. He does. Goes on the inside. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. This is so nerve-wracking. Oh my word. Oh. Let's go back to the leaders now. Moat Musa now under a lot of pressure. Fastest lap so far is by Johan Blugnot. He's done a 2:08.5. If you compare the best lap times between the two, you can see that there's a bit of a difference between, not much of a difference between Moat and Johan. They have been on pace together the whole time, the whole race. This is so special to watch. I love this kind of like door-to-door racing. It's one of the things that I love about LMU. You can race door-to-door for a long time, and it's kind of encouraged, and it's not like ACC where if you just touch something really, really bad can happen. Yeah, rubbing is racing and it's good. I love it. I love it so much. It makes for action-packed, really good entertainment for you as the viewer. Right, they're heading into turn 1 now. What's it gonna be? Is he gonna look? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Let's have a look at the GT3 rankings up and down here. As we watch the leaders go through the SS. Very, very tight field. Almost all of them together. I wish I could show you the track map. It's not easy to show the track map. There are no mandatory stops, but we do have 2 times fuel and 2 times tires. So what that means is they sort of have to stop. Like it's not enforced because the game doesn't allow us to do that, but we enforce it through 2 times tires and 2 times fuel. That's how we do it. Right, Musa, Blugnot, Jacobs, Pretorius, Rousseau, Patterson, Lagrange, Roux, Venter, Dos Santos. That's our top 10 in the GT3s. LMP2s, we got Kyle Oosthuizen, Andre Serodio in 2nd place, Jaco Kotze in 3rd, David van Wyk in 4th, Mario Senekal in 5th, and Johan Erasmus. I do not want to take my eye off of the battle for the lead here because we got traffic management. We got 5 cars very, very close to each other. I don't want to miss anything. Oh my word, and Johan takes the outside against Mark. He's going to do something. I don't know if he's going to do something. It doesn't look like it. He's staying patient, but I think he's just... Wait, he does take the inside and they bump. He does take the advantage of the traffic and gets the place from Johan. That is a sneaky move, but he gets it done. Well done to Johan. That was patience that has paid off. That is patience that has paid off. And now Moat is under massive pressure from Martin Jacobs here. Martin now flashing lights at Moat. This is an epic battle for 2nd place now between Martin Jacobs and Moat Musa. Johan smiling because he stole that place. Brilliant move there, taking advantage. Right, is Moat now gonna do something into turn 1? I don't think there's enough space, to be honest. He needs to be patient. They need to just settle in here a little bit. Think about what the next move is. 2.5 minutes until the halfway point in this race. Let's do a check-in to see where we are with everyone. We got our leaders here in GT3. We got our leaders in LMP2. Not a lot of close battles anymore in the LMP2s. I'm sorry that I'm not focusing much here, but there's not a lot of action happening in the LMP2s. I'll give you a quick recap. We've got Kyle Oosthuizen in 1st place, Andre Serodio in 2nd, Jaco Kotze in 3rd, David van Wyk in 4th, Mario Senekal in 5th, Johan Erasmus in 5th. No, that's in 6th, sorry. And then we got Gary van Haar in pits and Isham Domingo in pits. I guess they're just watching for now. Still got this 3-way battle here between Moat, Johan and Martin. Martin now looking to make a move on the inside, down the back straight. He's definitely going to look at something here. That gap is very close. He's got the slipstream. He's got the top speed. Is he going to do something? He does not. He does not. Stays patient. Sees the LMP2 in the rearview mirror, so he's going to stay patient. We also have a four-way battle here for 10th place between Gabriel Dos Santos, Toki aka Johan VDV, Richard van Heerde, who is in 12th place. This will be a great result for him considering his previous results. He has not finished a single race this season, so I'd be very happy for him to finish a race and maybe even get a place from Toki here as he's battling him down the straight. He's got Rob van Heerde right behind him. There's definitely a place up for grabs here. 11th place is what he'll be looking at. Does he make a move? He does make a move hard onto the brakes. He takes the inside, makes the move, but Toki switches back, gets the place back, and goes back and gets the place. That's amazing. He takes his 11th place and says, "No, you shall not pass. Richard, you shall not pass." Richard now under pressure from Rob van der Heerde. Brilliant racing here by the guys up and down the field. I'm going back to the leaders as well because they are still battling now as they head out of turn 1, going into the S's. Martin Jacobs is now looking behind Moat Musa, flashing lights at him, trying to distract him through the S's. Get out of my way is what he's saying, but Moat is standing fast. Moat is saying, "No, I'm fighting for the lead here. You get back." Hey, he's on Johan's back now, going through the S's, finishing that first sector. They are nose to tail to nose to tail. There is a yellow flag. Richard van Heerde had an incident there. It looks like he has touched Rob van der Heerde. That is very, very unfortunate. That was a very tight battle there. Both of them losing 2 places. Right, please finish. Did I jinx it? Please finish the race, Richard. I hope I didn't jinx it. Dos Santos now being battled by Toki. But let's go back to the lead here because Martin is about to make a move on Moat down the back straight. Moat now defending very, very hard. He can smell the overtake coming. Martin, is he going to get placed on the outside? Moat pushes him, but he does keep the outside, which means he's going to get the inside on the next turn. He does get the inside and takes the place from Moat. What a brilliant overtake by Martin Jacobs. Is he going to be able to hold the place going into the hairpin now? Last hairpin of the race. I don't know if you can call it a hairpin, but it is a very hard downhill braking zone. Very, very well fought by Moat. He defended for 24 minutes against Team RTA until they eventually took the place from him. Brilliant driving by him. He's now in 3rd place. Johan Blichnout is in 1st. And then we got a few battles up and down the track here. We got Richard van Heerde being followed by Rob van Heerde. I think there was definitely contact between the two of them. Something definitely happened. Yeah. Moat needs a wingman, my bro. His brasse on sticking out for him, yeah. Yes, Bego. He needs a wingman, shame, man. But he's doing great despite. He's taken a bit of damage, though. Let's have a look at Gabriel Dos Santos now. He's being chased down by Toki, Johan VDV, Alan Patterson. Going down the straight now. First person into the pits. We got Johan Rousseau. But we got the leaders fighting again. Martin Jacobs now looking to take a place back from Johan Blichnout, sorry. Johan, he's been in this scenario before. He's not going to crack under the pressure. This man has been first in almost every single race this season for most of the races. So he knows this pressure. He's seen Martin in his rearview mirror many, many times. So the pressure's there, but he can handle it. Let's see if Martin will make a move here. They have a lot of respect for each other, so let's see. Martin now 0.2 seconds right behind him. Hard into the brakes. Nothing being done there. David van Beek now coming out of the pits. He's just finished his pit stop. Right. Chris Roux under a lot of pressure here by Gabriel Dos Santos. Gabriel Dos Santos makes a move onto the inside. They're heading down the straight. It's going to be a dice to the all the way down. Is the Mercedes faster? Does the BMW have more power? I think the BMW has more power, doesn't it? Doesn't the BMW have more power? This is an epic dice, but the Mercedes looks like it does have a nose right in front of him, and he's going to defend nice and hard into the turn. He'll have the place and the position quite easily. Yeah, he makes it stick. Keeps the place. Unfortunately, Chris Roux gets robbed of of that place by Gabriel Dos Santos, which is 10th place. I think, is it 10th place? 8th place? It's 10th place. It's 10th place. And now, no, that's Darren Miller. That's not Gabriel. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. Sorry, that's Darren Miller. Oh my word. I'm so sorry. Wasn't it on Gabriel the whole time? Wasn't it showing Gabriel's name? Oh my word. I'm so sorry. Jaco Kotze in the pits now. Let's see how that pit stop goes. We have Musa in the pits now as well. First of the leaders in the pits. Wait, there's a yellow flag, Johan. What happened? Oh, was that just a touch maybe? Looked like there was a yellow flag there for a second. Let's watch Musa now. He's still in the pits. Lots of people pitting now. Gabriel coming into the pits. There's going to be a battle between him and Toki as they come out. Darren Miller also in the pits. Everyone pitting now. Kyle Ooster is now leader in the pits as well. What is he going to call? There's a yellow flag? No. Right, we still got the leaders battling here. We are waiting for Johan to make a move here. He might, because there was an undercut, potential undercut by Mu'ath, so we need to keep an eye there. 3 tenths now between these two. The Ford and the BM, the classic battle. Right now, the front left is doing all the work. You push here and you pay later, so they're gonna stay patient. I don't know if they changed tires or if there was a fuel change. I wish I could see that information. Looking at Mu'ath now, he's coming down the straight. Vlugnoot now in the pits. Where Martin went for another lap. Okay, going a bit long here. That is very interesting. Right, we got our first penalty of the race. Toki got a penalty. He's gonna have to go. It looks like he's got a. It says here on the timing screen there's a penalty, but I don't see anything in game. So I don't know if he's gonna have to go to the pits and do something about that. Let's see. Right, Johan coming out now. Where does he come out? Where is? Wait. Where is Mu'ath? He's now coming around in the last sector, going into the last turn. Johan is firmly far ahead. So did he not change tires? Why is Mu'ath so far back and behind him? He has lost a considerable amount of time. 23 seconds behind him. That's crazy. What happened in the pits? Right, we're just waiting for Martin Jacobs to pit now. He is the leader. He's got 5% virtual energy, so he's still got a ways to go. He has to pit soon. Estienne has to pit. Johan. It says his virtual energy is 2.7%. So I don't know if that's a mistake on my side. I don't think that's right. That can't be right. Surely, right? Because that was a very short pit stop. Martin Jacobs now in the pits. Let's keep an eye on him. Esteban Pretorius is also in the pits. Alan Patterson and Valérie Lagrange, they are battling it out nicely here. There's a lot of traffic management happening here with some of the LMP2s coming through the GT3s again. I want to see where Martin Jacobs comes out. He surely is going to be close to... Where's Johan? Johan is going up the straight here now. Where does he come out? Let's watch him as Martin comes out of the pits. Heading into turn 1. Where does he come out? Where is Martin? Martin is ahead of him. Martin is firmly in the lead. Oh my word. 8 seconds ahead. What happened? Okay, so Johan's virtual energy has updated now on my side. It's now 64%. Okay, cool. So he did add a little bit of extra fuel, but I do think he didn't change tires. Oh, that's what's happened. Yeah, they need to cross the line. I forgot they need to cross the line in order for me to see the virtual energy. That's probably why I didn't see it. Let's go to the battle for 9th place here now. We've got Arie Venter in 9th place. Rob van der Heever right behind him. Richard van Heerde in 11th and Gabriel dos Santos in 12th. The teammates going to be battling it out here for 11th and 12th place. In the LMP2s, Carl Oosthuizen is cruising in first place. Not much happening on that front. We've got 12 minutes left in the race. Andres Herodio, 17 seconds behind him. Jaco Kutze, he's in third place, 29 seconds behind him. This has been an action-packed race for the GT3s and not so much for the LMP2s. Getting into this last phase of the race, there's just going to be focus on managing their pace and not chasing it. The track is asking questions every lap now because the grip is not so great. You just want no mistakes, no drama. That's exactly what they want. Every lap is going to feel much, much longer now. As we watch Kyle, the leader, Jaco Kutze going around the track and Kyle, the leader of the LMP2s. Massive gaps in the LMP2, so I'm not going to focus on that too much. I am so impressed with how well Martin has done. 8 seconds ahead of Johan. So what happened in the pits? The question. He is now the GT3 race leader. That overcut that he did must have done the trick, right? Now he's got 11 seconds to go to defend. 11 minutes to go and 8 seconds to defend. With Johan right behind him and Esteban Pretorius now in third. What happened to Muath? Why is he in fourth place? And he's 8 seconds behind Esteban. What did I miss? Right behind him we've got Johan Rousseau. He's being chased down by Alan Patterson. Rob van der Heever now being battled by David Miller. There's some traffic that they are managing. So we've got the traffic, we've got Darren Miller breathing down your neck here as Rob. Lots to manage. 10 minutes to go in the race. Richard van Heerde now under a lot of pressure by Gabriel dos Santos. Gabriel going to be looking through to take a place here from the Ferrari and teammate. Heading over the start finish now. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? He's a bit too far back. That Ferrari just a little bit faster on the straight there. Rob van Heever now making... Was that Darren making a move on Rob? Was that a change in place now? I think so, right? Let's keep an eye on Gabriel dos Santos here. He's still trying to get past Richard van Heerde, but he's also managing the LMP2 right behind him. Martin Jacobs firmly in first place now with Johan Blechner 10 seconds behind him. The pit stops really changed things up. Esteban Pretorius now in third place. That means we've got an RTA top 3 with Moat Musa in fourth place. Johan Rousseau in fifth. Alan Patterson in sixth. Not a lot of action from Alan today. Last week we saw quite a bit of him, a lot of racing. Willie Lagrange in 7th place, Chris Roux in 8th in his green BMW, Harry Venter in the Corvette in 9th place, Richard van Heerden being chased down by Gabriel dos Santos, and Gabriel dos Santos being chased down by the fellow Mercedes driver Darren Miller. Is something wrong with Gabriel's car? Why is he slowing down so much? Something must be wrong. Because Darren is catching up to him very, very fast. What was the last lap time? Can't see. Let's have a look here and see if Darren can take a place from Gabriel dos Santos. Darren now going into the last sector. Looking on the inside, yeah, there is definitely something wrong with Gabriel's car, because that looked very, very easy. They are battling a very, very fierce battle here. Darren now probably gonna look on the inside. Does not look. Stays patient into the last turn of the lap. Maybe he's gonna take a look into turn 1, get that slingshot out of the last turn, pull a massive gap and just run to the turn 1. Yeah, there is definitely a problem with Gabriel's car. Why is he so slow? On my screen, it shows that he doesn't have much damage. In fact, it shows that Darren Miller has more damage than Gabriel dos Santos. So maybe Darren is actually just faster here. Right, let's watch these two as they go through the S's. Darren looks to be a little bit faster through the S's. Class leaders at the moment, Kyle Oosthuizen and Martin Jacobs. Most of the fastest laps of the race were set early in the race. Lap 2 for Johan Bloknet and lap 5 for Kyle Oosthuizen with the beautiful 154.8. Andres Arroyo keeping his head now. He's in 2nd place. Jaco Kutse as well. Everyone just staying patient, really just wanting to take this last 7 minutes and make it to the end. I'm watching Alan Patterson. He's being chased down by Johan Rousseau. Alan, a seasoned driver here, so he won't be feeling the pressure. They say nothing for him. Going over the start-finish line now, heading into turn 1. They've got an LMP2 right behind them. The gap is a bit too big. 5/10 is not enough to make a move, so it looks like Alan will keep the place now. But is the LMP2 going to be patient? Kyle, are you going to be patient on the outside, on the inside? On the inside, right. Let's get back to the rest of the field here. Where are we with the GT3s? GT3 standings. We've got in 1st place Martin Jacobs, 2nd place Johan Bloknet, Esteban Pretorius in 3rd, Moath Musa in 4th, Alan Patterson in 5th, Johan Rousseau in 6th. We are going into the last 5 minutes of this race, so everyone is kind of settling in. Not a lot of battles happening as much as they were in the beginning of the race. Willie Lagrange now in 7th place, Chris Roux in 8th in the green BMW, Harry Venter, he's in 9th, being chased down by Richard van Heerden. Darren Miller now in 11th place. Gabriel dos Santos got a penalty. So that must have been for cutting a track cut of some sort. Rob van der Heever, he's in 13th place. Toki, aka Johan VDV, in 14th place. And then we've got Lucas Silbert heading up the rear in the Mercedes-Benz. Being lapped by Moath, it seems. Let's keep an eye now on Alan Patterson and Johan Rousseau. They are battling it out here for 5th place. Johan now 1 second behind Alan Patterson. 4 minutes, which means there's about 3 laps left in the race. Guys are just thinking about making it to the end now. They just need a few more clean runs through the laps. No more mistakes. Every braking zone feels heavier now. Nothing fancy is needed. Just execution. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just make it to the end. Let's look at the LMP2s now. What are they up to? Got the standings here. It's Kyle Oosthuizen in first place. Andre Chaudio in second. Jaco Koetse in third. David van Beek in fourth. Mario Senekal in fifth. And Johan Erasmus. We are soon to be watching Kyle Oosthuizen go around the track for his final lap. Martin Jacobs has done an amazing drive today. Hats off to this man. He lost a few places in the beginning of the race and then just battled his way back. Just doing the business. Ari now battling off Richard van Heerden and David Miller. This is a battle for 9th place. Heading into the second sector now. Ari under a lot of pressure from Richard and Darren. Darren looking to take a place from Richard now on the outside. Almost off the track. Heading into the hairpin. Richard is going to head off on the inside. Loses the rear a little bit. No traction. That means Darren gets an open door to go past Richard. That was a costly mistake, and he's going to be dicing him all the way down to the hard hairpin. He will be going down the inside here, looking to take the place. Is Richard going to defend? Darren is right beside him. Takes the inside line. They do touch. Being squeezed to the outside is Richard, and Darren takes the place from him. Brilliant racing there. Typical overtake on COTA. You'll see that up and down. Brilliant move there by Darren Miller for 10th place. We give points up until 15 points, up until 15th place in this race. So that means pretty much everyone who crosses the checkered flag and the finish line today will get points up until 15th place, which is Lucas Joubert. So yeah, that is a fun fact about our league. Everyone gets points. Just finish, just show up and finish. You get a point, and you have a chance of redeeming yourself later in the season. The distribution is very similar to MotoGP if you look that up. Close battle now for 10th place. Still happening here between the three guys. Ari Venter going into turn 1, keeping his head here. He's in 9th place. Right, Alan Patterson under pressure now from Johan Rousseau. Why must I say Bluchnoot? Sorry. Johan Rousseau. Johan Bluchnoot is in 2nd place. Followed by Estienne Pretorius. And then we've got Moat Musa with a 2.6 second gap to Estienne. Let's keep an eye now on Alan Patterson. He's being chased down by Johan Rousseau, not Bluchnoot. Yellow flag now, Richard van Heerden. What happened there? Oh no, please don't DNF. Did I jinx it? Come on, bro. It's 42 seconds. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. Persevere, my man. Persevere. That is really unfortunate. He hits the wall one more time, but he's gonna finish. He's gonna finish. He's got an LMP2 coming past him now. Darren Miller now under a lot of pressure by Ari Venter. Is Ari Venter gonna make the move here? This is the overtaking spot, it seems. The last lap of the race. I want to watch the action, but the drivers are also finishing the race at the moment, so I don't want to. There's so much happening up and down the track. Kyle is about to finish soon. Martin is about to finish soon. He's going down the back straight, but let's watch Kyle now as he crosses the line. He is going to be our race winner. He's going into the last sector now. Heading through the last sector. There is a yellow flag, Rob van Leeuwen. He's gone off the track, but I have to keep an eye on the winner here. Number 1 again, Kyle Oosthuizen. He's going to cross the line as he goes through the last turn of the race. And he's our winner, and that's the checkered flag for the race. Well done to Kyle Oosthuizen in first place. Andre Serodia will follow him 17 seconds behind there. Let's watch where's Jacobs. He's heading through the last sector. He will be our winner in the GT3 class in the Ford Mustang. Brilliant drive. What an amazing drive by Martin today. Epic drive. Number 1 in the GT3s. Johan Bruchnet comes in behind him in second place. Esteban Pretorius coming in. An unlikely third, still being chased down by Moat Musa on the last lap here. He's gonna get a podium finish with Moat Musa right behind him, also crossing the line in 4th place. Started in 3rd. Alan Patterson now coming over the line. He's gonna be going over the line in 5th, followed closely by Johan Rousseau. Let's watch them as they go through the last sector. This has been one epic race at COTA today. Sponsored by EG Evolve Simulator Rigs. Please go check out their website. They've got amazing simulator equipment. All of my equipment I bought from them, and they've got amazing support as well. Great team of people there. As we watch everyone crossing the line now. Last few stragglers just crossing the line. Chris Roux now getting over the line. And then we got, I think he's the last one on track. Lucas Joubert might be the last person to cross the line here. Let's see. Bringing up the rear. I'm so glad Richard finished the race. He's in 11th place, even though it was a tough race. That was a brilliant result. Awesome racing by everyone up and down the field. Not as many DNFs as usual. Total of 6 DNFs this time. Usually they were, like last week, I think they were like 8. So very well done to everyone tonight. Brilliant racing up and down the field. That was amazing. We shall be heading into the interviews shortly. Just waiting for the winners to come through. Johan Bruchnet coming in 2nd this time, so I won't be interviewing him. Martin Jacobs coming in 1st in the GT3. Very well. Well done by him. And then I'm just also waiting for Kyle Oosthuizen to come to the interview room so we can interview them. Can't believe it's over. COTA, Circuit of the Americas, man, always brings the action. Wow. I am very impressed by this week's racing. The guys did an epic job with the racings. From start to finish, there was action. The RTA Oaks are fast, man. These guys, when someone needs to stop them, Moat needs a wingman. Moat needs a wingman. Right, I'm still waiting for the winners to join me. Let me make an announcement quickly. Yo, congratulations, Martin. Hey, that was well done. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
Lekker, man. Dude, what a drive. Congratulations on the wing. Surviving COTA is one thing. Winning here is another. Took us through the race.
Yeah, it was fun. That it's just the start that was weird. I was starting next to Musa in P3.
And how did that go? I saw you lost a few places there.
Yeah, I lost a few places to that one Merc. But yeah, just stayed behind them.
Yeah, I think
And
their fighting in the beginning of the race really gave you place to really catch up because you had room to breathe there. Some good overtakes in the
yes,
beginning of the race. Yeah, was there a moment where you knew you had the pace, or was this all about staying mistake free and being patient?
yeah, I just didn't want to make any mistakes. Um, because the Mustang is pretty loose
Yeah,
in the SS. So yeah.
nicely done, man. And tell me about the tire management today. I know it was very hot track, almost 40 degrees. How was that?
I didn't have any issues with tire wear.
Oh, okay, good, good. Okay, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
That means
yeah.
it means I didn't make it hard enough for you guys. I tried to make it like hot.
Next time.
But that was a big result, dude. How important is this for you and your season going forward? You guys have been fighting close.
Yes, yeah. It's very important for the championship. But yeah,
Brilliantly
it's
done,
also
man.
fun.
Top three for RTA. You guys are blitz. Any shout outs before you go?
Yeah, I just want to say well done to the team. That was a nice result.
Nicely done, man. Thank you again
Yeah,
for your time and well done on the win, man. Yeah, liquor. I will see you next week.
thank you.
Cheers, man.
Just bye.
Right. I see that Kyle won't be able to join us tonight, so that will be the end of the race and the broadcast. That was that was amazing. COTA really delivered exactly what it promised. This track never lets you relax. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think we are in for an action-packed race next week. I shall be releasing the weather settings shortly for everyone, and I want to say shout out to everyone, all the races tonight. It's been amazing watching you. Thanks for all the people who are watching on the stream. That was also pretty cool. I am grateful for all the likes and all the comments and everything that we see it everything we see all the love that we get, so we really appreciate you. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I will check you next time. My name is Sinclair and this has been the Project Vapor Evening Dash. I will see you. I'm out. Cheers.